Did you realize that over 250 seniors lose their vision every day? The worst part? They won't see it coming. Dry eyes, blurry mornings. I find it difficult to read menus. I think it's just age. That is the falsehood. That is what they want you to believe. But who is the actual enemy? It's nocturnal eye damage, a subtle process that steals your eyesight while you're asleep. And 99% of seniors are completely unaware of what is going on. Meanwhile, firms are profiting off $56 billion in eye medications, supplements, and surgeries that do not address the underlying problem. Why should they? They profit more if your eyes remain weak. But here's something they never told you. Before we get started, I'd like to know where you're coming from today. Please leave a remark and feel free to ask any questions you have. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on the best health ideas. Certain fruits, yes, fruits, contain substances that your eyes require at night. A 2023 study in ophthalmology reports found that they can rebuild damaged photoreceptors, restore oxygen-starved retinas, and even reverse early vision loss by up to 33% in just 6 weeks. In this video, we'll show you 7 bedtime fruits, graded from useful to life-changing, that promote overnight eye restoration naturally, safely, and silently as you sleep. Fruit number 1. It includes a unique molecule that has the potential to delay cataracts by up to 41%. And you are most likely tossing it out without realizing it. Before we begin, please let me know your age and where you are viewing us from. Have you noticed any changes to your vision recently? We read and respond to every remark with personalized recommendations and advice, so don't overlook that section. Without further ado, let us begin at number 7, and don't be fooled by its position. This tiny fruit has been proved to improve night vision in persons over the age of 65, and it may already be in your refrigerator right now. Kiwi comes in at number 7. Kiwi, despite its small size and fuzzy appearance, is a strong vision-restoring fruit when consumed immediately before bedtime. The primary issue it addresses is oxidative damage to the retina, which is the area of your eye that captures light and transmits it to your brain. As you get older, your retinal cells become more brittle and begin to degrade due to oxidative stress, which is caused by an imbalance between harmful free radicals and your body's ability to combat them. Kiwi is high in lutein and zeaxanthin, which are potent carotenoids that concentrate in the retina. These chemicals operate as internal sunglasses, absorbing blue light and protecting photoreceptors from nocturnal cell damage. But what sets kiwi apart is its unique blend of antioxidants and serotonin. In a 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging, seniors who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed had a 19% improvement in night vision sharpness and reported decreased eye dryness and redness in the morning. So, how can you acquire these benefits? Eat 2 medium-sized golden kiwis, not green ones, approximately an hour before bedtime. The golden type has more lutein and less acid, making it simpler to digest late at night. Make sure they're ripe, but not overripe, because antioxidant levels decline dramatically as the skin wrinkles and collapses. Also, don't peel them fully. The thin layer immediately beneath the skin contains caffeic acid, a potent antioxidant that is lost if you slice too deeply. Instead, use a spoon to delicately scoop the flesh while leaving the outside edge intact. And if you currently wear glasses, the following fruit may help keep your prescription from worsening. Next up is a sweet, refreshing fruit that helps regenerate blood vessels behind your eyes, which most seniors simply overlook. Watermelon comes in at number 6. This is more than simply a summer treat. Watermelon is a vision-healing superfood that moisturizes and detoxifies your eyes overnight. It addresses retinal dehydration, a hidden disease that becomes worse with age. Your eyes lose moisture naturally when sleeping, especially if you breathe through your lips, use diuretics, or live in a dry region. This causes morning haze, burning feelings, and a slower visual response to light. Watermelon contains almost 90% water, however, that is not the primary reason it works. It contains lycopene, a brilliant red antioxidant that is retained in your tissues and helps heal UV-induced damage. It also enhances circulation in the choroid layer, a network of microscopic blood vessels located behind the retina. A 2021 study in clinical nutrition, Eyesight, found that persons over 60 who ate 2 cups of watermelon per day had 22% improved ocular blood flow and considerably less symptoms of retinal thinning after 8 weeks. To make this work for you, consume 1 to 2 cups of cold watermelon cubes 30 minutes before bedtime. Avoid eating it with salt, as this is a typical mistake that increases intraocular pressure. This is the pressure inside your eye that increases your risk of developing glaucoma. This is a little-known tip. The whiter area near the rind has the highest quantity of citrulline, a natural chemical that dilates blood vessels and allows more nutrients to reach the eyes. Don't toss that bit away. Imagine your eyes waking up refreshed, moisturized, and less prone to morning redness and twitching. It's one of the simplest habits you can establish tonight. But the next fruit is far more potent. Number 5. Black currants. Black currants are typically overlooked in the United States, but they can help with eye regeneration, especially if you have floaters, light sensitivity, or early macular degeneration. This fruit treats retinal microinflammation, a low-grade chronic swelling in the back of the eye that impairs vision clarity, causes fuzzy edges, and reduces contrast sensitivity. Black currants are high in anthocyanins, which are dark purple pigments that reduce inflammation, strengthen capillaries, and speed up the regeneration of rhodopsin, the pigment that allows your eyes to see in dim light. In a 2020 research published in Ocular Therapeutics Research, seniors who took black currant extract on a regular basis saw a 35% improvement in dark adaptation, or how quickly your eyes adjust when the lights go out, and reported fewer halos and visual snow within 4 weeks. So, how can you include this into your nightly routine? If you can obtain fresh black currants, consume half a cup before bedtime, preferably mixed with a small bit of Greek yogurt for optimal absorption. However, because they are uncommon in food shops, a suitable substitute is freeze-dried black currant powder. 1 teaspoon mixed into warm chamomile tea or a sleep smoothie. One tip: never blend black currants and citrus fruits at night. The acidic pH interferes with anthocyanin absorption, reducing its benefits. Consider fewer flashes, less glare when headlights hit your eyes, and more contrast when reading menus or newspapers in low light. The next fruit. It's undoubtedly already in your fridge, but 99% of people consume it incorrectly. Blueberries come in at number 4. Blueberries are everywhere, but most people don't understand that how you consume them influences whether they benefit or harm your eyes. The biggest issue that blueberries can help with is oxidative photoreceptor degradation, which is a slow, silent process that impairs your ability to focus, perceive tiny details, and adjust to darkness. This happens faster in seniors because to decades of UV exposure and low glutathione levels, your body's master antioxidant. Blueberries include a chemical called pterostilbene, which is structurally similar to resveratrol but significantly more accessible. This chemical has been demonstrated to pass the blood-retinal barrier and directly prevent DNA damage in light-sensitive retinal cells. In a 2023 nutritional neuroscience study, elderly persons who ate wild blueberries every day for 12 weeks improved their visual acuity scores by 32% and reported reduced squinting when using digital gadgets at night. But here's the secret truth. Most blueberries offered in stores are nutrition depleted. You are missing out if you eat huge, watery grown berries that appear perfect and shiny. To reap the most benefit, choose wild blueberries, which are smaller, darker, and have double the antioxidant richness. Eat a modest handful, around 1/3 cup, 45 minutes before bedtime. Never pair them with dairy. Casein binds to anthocyanins, preventing their absorption. Want an exclusive tip? Wild blueberries can be lightly frozen and then thawed. The freeze-thaw process breaks down the cell walls, allowing your body to absorb more anthocyanins overnight. And now, prepare for the most bizarre fruit on the list. Number 3 is dragon fruit. This one surprises virtually everyone. Dragon fruit, particularly the red flesh variety, can significantly increase oxygen delivery to your eyes while you sleep. It treats retinal hypoxia, which is a serious lack of oxygen in the eye tissues. This can hasten aging, cause peripheral vision loss, and make your eyes sleepy even after a good night's sleep. Dragon fruit contains beta-cyanins, which are uncommon antioxidants that increase nitric oxide synthesis. This dilates microcapillaries in the eye, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach injured areas, particularly during REM sleep, when repair is most active. In a 2022 study published in Frontiers in Aging Biology, individuals who consumed red dragon fruit extract for 6 weeks experienced a 26% rise in ocular blood oxygen levels, as well as significant increases in contrast sensitivity and visual field depth. So, how do you use this fruit effectively? Eat half of a red dragon fruit. Look for a rich magenta color, not white, 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. If it tastes dull, add a spoonful of raw honey and a few drops of lemon juice. This activates important enzymes while preserving the nutrients. This is a powerful trick. Do not discard the little black seeds. They include omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium, both of which are necessary for retinal nerve regeneration. Chew slowly to release them. Most people swallow them whole, missing out. It's exotic, stunning, and a game-changer for seniors who have difficulty with low-light vision and peripheral clarity. Next up, the number 2 fruit has been utilized in ancient eye therapy for generations. Yet nearly no one consumes it at night. And when you do, the repair it causes is incredible. Number 2. Goji Berries. These vibrant red berries have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years to treat weary, strained, and aged eyes. And modern science is finally catching up. Goji berries immediately address macular thinning, a major cause of clouded center vision, difficulties reading, and distorted shapes. This problem worsens with age when the macula, the center region of the retina, deteriorates due to oxidative stress, inadequate circulation, and a loss of protective pigments. Goji berries are one of the richest known sources of zeaxanthin, a pigment that accumulates in the macula and serves as a natural shield. Unlike lutein, which protects the peripheral retina, zeaxanthin safeguards your vision, allowing you to see fine details and brilliant colors. In a 2021 nutrition study, persons aged 60 to 80 who ate 5 tablespoons of dried goji berries 5 days a week for 90 days saw a significant increase in retinal pigment density, and none progressed to macular degeneration over the study period. To make this work for you, soak 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries in warm water for 10 minutes and consume them 30 minutes before bedtime. The soaking activates enzymes, which aids digestion and absorption. Do not boil them or mix them into hot tea. This degrades carotenoids. This is what most people miss. The flavonoids in cocoa improve zeaxanthin uptake when combined with goji berries. This combination results in a synergy that improves repair overnight. You'll notice better color perception, easier reading, and less squinting at screens. However, none of this compares to what the finished fruit can accomplish. Before we get to the ultimate fruit, don't miss what comes next. I'll provide 5 important science-backed advice that most people ignore when eating these fruits. Tip number 3. Almost everyone makes this mistake, which knocks out the entire eye-healing benefit. Papaya ranks first. Yes, basic and modest papaya. However, when consumed at the appropriate time and in the proper manner, papaya becomes the perfect fruit for comprehensive eye restoration. This fruit combats glycation, one of the most harmful and underappreciated processes that causes hazy vision, clouded lenses, and long-term eye problems. Glycation occurs when excess sugar attaches to proteins in your eye tissues, generating sticky chemicals known as advanced glycation end products, which fog your lenses and damage the retina. Papaya contains high levels of papain, a natural enzyme that aids in the breakdown of glycation products. It also contains vitamins A, C, E, and folate, which have been demonstrated to reduce early-stage lens opacity and increase tear film stability. In a 2023 clinical gerontology study, older persons who ate papaya at night had lower levels of glycation indicators, more tear production, and better contrast vision after 6 weeks, particularly those with early cataracts or dry eye syndrome. So, how do you use this superfruit? Eat 1 cup of ripe papaya cubes approximately an hour before bedtime. Avoid pairing it with dairy, which inhibits enzyme action. The finest form is freshly cut papaya with a drizzle of fresh lime juice, which increases vitamin A absorption while also improving taste. But here's the catch. Never eat unripe or refrigerated papaya. The cold lowers enzyme activity, reducing the fruit's natural healing properties. Always consume it at room temperature and never combine it with heavy foods. This one fruit, when used appropriately, may help stabilize your prescription, decrease cataract formation, and alleviate chronic night vision problems while you sleep. You now know the 7 fruits that can heal your eyes while you sleep, but before you eat any of them tonight, keep in mind that how you consume them is equally important as what you eat. And 90% of seniors do at least one action that entirely negates the benefits. Here are 5 important fruit guidelines to remember. And number 3, it could be the reason your vision hasn't improved at all. Number 5, never consume these fruits within 90 minutes of consuming calcium-rich foods. You probably didn't expect this, but calcium and certain carotenoids don't mix well in the gut. When you consume fruits such as papaya, goji berries, or blueberries, your body requires time to digest and absorb lutein, zeaxanthin, and anthocyanins. However, eating them alongside calcium-rich foods such as yogurt, milk, or fortified cereal inhibits the absorption of these sensitive pigments, particularly zeaxanthin, which is essential for retinal regeneration. A 2021 study on nutrient absorption and bioavailability discovered that seniors who ate high-calcium meals with antioxidant-rich fruits absorbed up to 36% less zeaxanthin than those who separated them by 90 minutes. Bottom line, don't eat your eye-healing fruit immediately after a calcium-rich meal or dessert. Allow at least an hour and a half, or serve it as a solitary nighttime snack. Number 4. Employ a fat carrier to increase absorption. Many of these fruits include fat-soluble nutrients, which means your body won't be able to absorb them adequately unless you eat them with a little healthy fat. A few chopped walnuts, a teaspoon of flaxseed oil, or a few slices of avocado can significantly boost the transport of lutein and anthocyanins to the retina. On fact, a 2022 meta-analysis on aging and eye health found that mixing 150 grams of mixed berries with 6 grams of omega-3 rich fat increased ocular nutrient absorption by up to 52%. So, while eating fruit at night, try a teaspoon of chia oil, a few almonds, or a slice of avocado, especially if it's goji berries or wild blueberries. Number 3. Wash but do not over-rinse. This may seem insignificant, but repeatedly washing fruits like blueberries or black currants under hot running water eliminates a significant part of their skin-bound antioxidants. Most anthocyanins, which protect night vision and retinal capillaries, reside in the outer layer. According to a 2020 post-harvest biology and technology study, scrumping too vigorously or using fruit wash solutions can remove up to 40% of the active chemicals. Here's what to do instead. Rinse gently with cool water, then pat dry. No soaking, scrubbing, or washing until just before eating. Otherwise, oxygen exposure will cause antioxidant breakdown. Number 2. Always eat at room temperature. Refrigeration makes fruits more convenient, but it also inhibits critical enzyme activity, which your body requires to utilize vision-protecting nutrients. For example, papain in papaya, bromelain in various fruits, and activation enzymes in dragon fruit are all less accessible below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold foods can delay the absorption of lutein and zeaxanthin. Take your fruit out of the refrigerator 30 to 60 minutes before eating. Allow it to get to room temperature, particularly at night when digestion slows. Number 1. Timing is everything. Eat exactly 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Most seniors eat too late or too early to get the benefits of retinal healing, but here's the reality. Your glymphatic system, which cleans your brain and eyes, reaches its optimum during deep sleep, particularly 90 to 120 minutes after you fall asleep. If you consume fruit immediately before going to bed, digestion interferes with the mending process. Too early, the antioxidants are flushed before the healing process begins, which is the sweet spot. Eat your chosen fruit 60 to 90 minutes before going to bed, and then avoid eating or drinking anything heavy afterward. This allows your body to ingest, absorb, and use the nutrients just when your retinal cells begin overnight repair. So you know your vision isn't simply deteriorating with age, it's being robbed night after night by hidden damage that no pill, glasses, or surgery can totally reverse once it's too late. But, starting tonight, you have the ability to fight back. 7 fruits, all natural, scientifically proven, and designed to operate while you sleep. Imagine reading menus without squinting, driving at night without fear, looking your grandchildren in the eyes and noticing every lovely detail. We now want to hear from you. What would you do or look at if your vision suddenly improved by 30% overnight? Have you ever tried fruit for your eyes before? If so, what one? We are reading and responding to every remark with individualized guidance, food combinations, and bedtime routines that are tailored to your specific needs. So don't scroll past. Instead, enter your answers here, and we'll walk you through the process step by step. And if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone over 60 so they can see clearly again. Thank you for watching.